You're my sister.
Right now, all I care about is being Mrs. Ben Davidson, all right?
Wow. Wait, does Jessica know that you've just quit being her mother, that you've resigned? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Hey, is it too much to ask to take notice that your sister's going through something right now?
Do you think it's too much to ask for the people that claim to care about me for a few kind words when I say that I'm getting married? Let's try this again, okay? Congratulations, Todd. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy, Todd. No, it's always the same garbage with you guys. Get normal, get a life. If I do, then maybe I get to sit at the big folks' table. I come to you with nice, normal news, and you want nothing to do with it.
Tell you what, here's some unnormal news. Ben was taken by thugs while Vicki watched. We don't know where he is or why he was taken.
Okay, I fell asleep on the sofa and I had a dream. And in the dream, I saw Ben walking into a living room that I'd never seen before. And then I woke up and the phone rang and it was Ben. And he said that he was standing in a living room that he had never seen before.
What did he say?
Well, he said he was fine. They were treating him well. They didn't seem to want to hurt him. But, I mean, he might just have been trying to reassure me, you know?
How did he sound?
He sounded fine. You know, he sounded like himself. He said he was determined to find out who was behind it, and then he was going to come home. Problem is, as soon as he said to me he thought he was about an hour outside of Landview, somebody cut him off. So now I'm afraid for him all over again.
Vicki, if they were going to do him any harm at all, they would have already done it. But instead, they wanted you to know that he's alive and well.
That's very good news.
But what do they want from him? If it's money, there's been no demand. Do you think you can still trace the call?
Well, I tried the *69 thing on the cell phone, and the line was blocked. It didn't work. There must be some other way to track that number. You know, I should tell you that the reason I called your cell phone and left a message on that was I tried the police station while she was on the phone with Ben, and the police station number just rang and rang and rang, and no one picked up.
I'll check it out.
You can go now.
You know, this is what you get for marrying a wise guy. You can't say I didn't warn you.
Hey,
we had a conversation.
Hey, just shut up.
I didn't really mean that all about Ben. It's just that, well, you know, the mob is a gift that keeps on giving.
Are you going to leave, or am I going to help you out of here bodily? Huh?
Okay, but I was just about to offer to help go find Ben. I found Nora, didn't I?
Yeah, a lot of good it did her.
You know, in all the years I've known you, I've never been able to drum it through your thick skull that not everything is a joke.
Oh, tell me about it. I come here with the biggest news of my life. Well, today, anyway, and I get nothing from you. If this were Will standing here, you'd be falling all over yourself.
If this were Will would be standing here saying, "What can I do?" He'd want to help, and he'd mean it. Sometimes you just, what's the use?
Fine, I don't need you. I live in a penthouse. I own a newspaper. I got a brand new winter coat, and I'm going to get married. And believe me, once I'm married, I'm declaring war on this town. It's take no prisoners, scorched earth policy.
Does Blair know this side of you? I wonder if she does.
Don't even think about talking to Blair and trying to get her to not marry me. Nobody, not you or anybody else, is going to screw this up for me.
Star, as an extension of his own ego.
There you go with all your psychobabble.
Okay. Todd is a rapist. Is that plain enough for you?
Kelly, you can't hold that against him for the rest of his life.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. You got out of that sick and twisted relationship for a reason. You can't go back. Max was a step up. Todd, he's certifiable.
Okay, you know what? You made your point. I got it. Don't hit me over the head with a sledgehammer.
You know, that's the only way I can get through to you.
Well, maybe I'm crazy. My mom, your mom, Cassie, they're all in loony bins. Maybe that's why I'm drawn to Todd.
You know what? No. You're not crazy. You just have bad impulses and you don't know how to deal with them. You need help.
Todd, he went to see a shrink.
Oh, God. You know what? That man is beyond help. but you're not. My God, if you could just put the brakes on before you start self-destructing, like now. You are ready to make a stupid mistake. Getting married to Todd because you're afraid of what people are going to think.
It's not just that.
Listen, don't marry him. He's going to ruin your life. I can't think of anything more frightening.
I can. Tell you what, it scares me to think that I could actually be happy with him.
The spoiled things to you, Todd. I want you to be happy. Believe me, I don't think this marriage is going to do it, but I'm not going to interfere.
Fine, you don't interfere. Everything's fine. I'm happy, happy, happy.
Yeah, happy, happy, happy. I see that all over your face. Look, don't get me wrong here. I'm really glad that you went to therapy. I mean, it shows me that maybe you are really serious about getting your life back together, all right?
Okay, the thing about therapy is I'm not so sure that it's everything it's cut out to be. So I don't know if I'm going to stick with it. But you don't need to worry about me, Sam. I keep telling you. I'm fine.
Look, I'll offer.
I hope you're hearing me here. I'm glad you went to therapy, but if you stop going to therapy and you insist on marrying Blair, I don't hold much hope for this relationship.
This from you? Okay, you got a kid, but you ain't got no wife. And Vicki in there, her brand new husband's about to be offed by the mob. Looks like I'm the only one around here who knows how to hold down a relationship.
You care about him? About Todd? He understands me better than any man has. He gets to me better than any man has. He would do anything for me. Kelly, I've forgotten what that was like.
Blair, think. He doesn't do things like normal people do.
You think I don't know that? Hell, he had me thrown in jail. You know, of course I did almost sleep with Christian Vega to get back at him.
What? Christian? What did Todd do?
He practically had the building burned down. I know Todd goes to the limit, but I know that I push him there. And I know it's not the things that love sonnets are written about.
No. No, you certainly can't choose who you love. Look at me, you know, I got caught between two men, but they were sane. They were sane. And finally, Kevin, we're happy. The two of us are very happy.
Oh, and I'm sure you're going to just tell me all about it, huh?
No. Do you love him?
I think I do. Imagine that.
Because you walked in here tonight saying that you thought you had made a mistake.
Yeah, I know. It's just that what I don't know is if I'm ready to marry him now. I don't know if he's ready to marry me now. I just don't know.
Well, then tell him that. Tell him what you're feeling.
Well, he doesn't take disappointment very well, Kelly.
So what are you going to do? You're going to marry him and tiptoe around for the rest of your life?
Hey, do what's best for you. I care about you a lot. I care about me, too. I'll do what I have to.
There she is, my little honey bunny.
What is this?
Don't screw this up. Ladies and gentlemen, I called you all here to announce our engagement.
Blair, tell us how it feels to be on the verge of becoming Mrs. Todd Manning again.
Where are you going?
You look beautiful.